Okay, before we get swept away with the inauguration of Trump, I wanted a quick recap over what happened with the whole Twitter thing and the astrology of it. It's actually really weird and really kind of uncanny. And when I saw it at first, I didn't think it was going to be what I originally thought, but then when the day came, it kind of played out a little bit, worst case scenario. Okay, so the big key play here is Mars in Cancer. Remember that only happens Mars retrograding every 2 years, so it's a very rare event. So that's kind of the key thing that's going to be driving things getting cut or things getting banned or severed. The next big players are Saturn, Venus, and Neptune, all in Pisces. Mars in Cancer here is working on severing the things that make us feel at home and make us feel familiar. Venus is putting the emphasis on the creativity part, which is the app itself. Saturn is putting in the restrictions, and then Neptune is bringing in the confusion and the smoke and mirrors. I thought Neptune was going to be more about us being confused as to why the government did it and just not really knowing the true reason of things. But it actually escalated more into the collective being weary and not really trusting the government's intentions and not really understanding the true nature of what's going on. We're all over here confused as to, is Meta gonna be involved in this? Is somebody else buy it out? What happened to the servers? Are people being paid to be quiet? They're all these conspiracy theories, and a lot of people are not trusting big creators on here because they think they have been bought out. So there's a lot of confusion of who to trust in this process. Now I fast forwarded to February 6th because that's when Mars and Saturn do an exact aspect to each other at 18 degrees. Every time two planets do an exact aspect, that's when we get hit the hardest, or that's when things are being revealed, or when things are starting to boil and cook behind the scenes.